Dane and Peter Fedchenko.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Arseny, and I'm a part of telegraph team. Today, as already been mentioned, we got a special announcement. I hope you all know what telegraph is and which impact it will deliver to the blockchain and financial services industries, but just want to share you some insights about us to see how big we are. So far, Cointelegraph is honored to be called #1 digital finance and blockchain media with more than 8 million views average on our main page and more than 1,300,000 followers across our social network within 9 different language versions of our webpage. We've been delivering latest and the most and the best-in-class news in the blockchain world. And seeing our expertise and network, we saw the potential that we can deliver more to the space and we can deliver more to enterprise and institutional level content. And so I'm proud to announce the launch of the new business of Cointelegraph Consulting, leading corporate innovation consulting services. We see ourselves as a perfectly positioned to mediate corporate clients and institutional level solution providers to help enterprises to implement best blockchain solutions in their ecosystem by educating them, helping them to adopt innovations and carefully and smoothly put these innovations into their business cycles. So far, why we need consulting services and why this business needs us. Low embracement of innovations mostly caused by low mistrust and kind of mistrust in the market and low interactions between the players. And the major problem is basically that enterprises don't understand why the existing technologies are not good enough to fit the goals of the new generation technologies, and why blockchain is better than the existing ERP systems that they're using. So once the system and once the corporate is willing to adopt innovations, they face more difficulties using and choosing the best provider in class. So the challenges and barriers that they're facing is, what is the most cost-efficient solution? Who is the provider of this solution, and will it help to maintain and will it support further this solution, and how it will work carefully in the future? So we see ourselves as an enterprise-grade consultant that will help to mediate them and help to basically solve the problem of mistrust and solve the problem of kind of language barrier between the corporations and institutional level solution providers. So far, Cointelegraph is offering matchmaking services, on-based matchmaking services to help enterprises find the vendor, educate them, and basically understand the advantages of the technologies. Since we launched this business was less than 4 weeks, we're proudly to announce that we have already partnered with the leading leading solution providers in the space. We recently partnered with WeChain and Insolar. WeChain is a leading blockchain with the name of Tor blockchain that is widely used across the Fortune 500 corporations, such as Walmart China, within the management of the supply chain in general. And since the push of Chinese government towards the implementation of the blockchain technology, WeChain recently announced that they made the solution for cross-border trades for wine, pork, and beef between for the imported goods from France to China. Our first partner that joined our system is Insolar, not a stranger to enterprise world, been founded by former investment bankers and the leaders that previously implemented blockchain solutions to the world, the leading European banks. So I'm pleased to welcome on stage our first partner, Insolar, founder and Chief Revenue Officer, Peter Fedchenko.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It's an honor to share the stage with Arseniy today. And I also wanted to extend gratitude to the organizers of the Block Show conference. Hope you have enjoyed the conference as much as I have. My name is Peter Fechenkov. I'm a co-founder at Insolar. We are pleased to be selected by Cointelegraph as their first partner to launch the enterprise consulting services. We believe that combining Cointelegraph's brands and network with Insolar's very pragmatic approach to blockchain implementation in the enterprise space, as well as the benefits of our technology, would help further increase the adoption of blockchain in the enterprise environment. Over the next few minutes, I'll talk about our very pragmatic approach to blockchain implementation, the benefits of Insolar blockchain technology, as well as some use cases we have been working on. We believe that the data will become more and more valuable in tomorrow's economy. To unlock the value of data, you need to be able to share it with your value chain participants. And this is exactly the problem we have today. According to Accenture, 80% of the world's corporate data resides in silo, and it's prone to integrity decay. And this is the role that we see for blockchain in general and for Insolar in particular in tomorrow's economy. We want to enable organizations and enterprises to manage and share data and synchronize workflows in a multi-enterprise environments. Be it supply chains, be it trade finance, be it payments, be it power grids. This is the core value that blockchain could bring to the enterprise world. And blockchain does not have to replace existing systems. In fact, it empowers existing systems within the enterprise. It empowers ERP systems to enable immutability and share the single source of truth across the ecosystem of partners. I also wanted to talk about our very pragmatic two-step implementation approach of blockchain in enterprise environments. We help companies to get from where they are today, which is a low automation and low visibility environment, to where everyone wants to be, which is the other side of the spectrum, the high automation and high visibility environments. And to do so, we implement two distinct steps. The first step, that we call a ledger of documents, is leveraging blockchain as a database to record all of the transactions and all of the events that are happening across the value chain. For example, invoices, purchase orders, delivery notes could be recorded in the blockchain, and blockchain synchronizes all of the systems across enterprises involved in this particular value chain. We also call it a silent ledger because it only records information. It doesn't actively manage the value chain. And here comes the second step. When you can add more and more structured data inside blockchain, you could then, with the power of smart and digital contracts, enable a further automation of this of the value chain, be it supply chain or be it anything else. We call that ledger of data or active ledger. I also wanted to share with you some highlights of Insolar blockchain platform, which is our own platform that we leverage to build solutions for enterprise clients. One of the key benefits of our platform is its nodeless architecture, which means you could join the network without running the node. It makes it extremely easy to scale deployments to thousands of participants. Everyone can join without the hassle of adding their IT infrastructure and figuring out how to run a node and what the consensus is of what the blockchain is. Second, what's important, we are a hybrid network, which means we can combine private and public blockchain deployments. You could start your private chain integrated with a cloud provider of choice, and later on, when you feel an urge to do so, you could run your environment in a public network, or you could start a public network straight away, leveraging Insolar mainnet. Lastly, what's important, we are a highly scalable blockchain platform. Our testnet has been running on 20,000 transactions per second, and we are linearly scalable, which means you could get to hundreds and thousands of transactions per second without disproportionately adding any computing resources. Lastly, I wanted to focus on a few projects we have been working on in various parts of the globe. We have been selected by one of the largest payment processing companies globally to build their new peer-to-peer payment system. We have been working with a leading mining company in North America to help them improve the efficiency of settlement of over-the-counter commodity trading, and we decreased their costs in this process by 30%. We have been engaged in a number of projects in the supply chain area. In particular, we have been helping one of the leading North American retailers with automating their supply chain and improving its visibility with the power of blockchain. Lastly, outside of supply chain and commodity trading and payments, we have been very much engaged in electric utilities and energy segment, running a few smart grids across the globe and helping utilities increase the share of renewable sources of energy in the power grid. We'll be happy to discuss that in more detail. Please reach out to us if you're interested to discuss enterprise blockchain. My contacts on the slide. With that, thank you very much. I'll pass it back to Arseny.
Thank you, Peter. So let's get back to our approach and the solutions that Cointelegraph Consulting is offering. Our major mission, as I already said, is delivering enterprise-grade innovation to the ecosystem of corporations. What we do is basically we help to pinpoint inefficiencies in the cycle of the corporate. Then we help them to prepare a strategy for technical optimization of their particular case, and we deliver this particular task to all of our vendors that we had picked by the number of criteria using the team in place, use cases of successful implementation, and their approach. We do scout providers very carefully, as you already mentioned. WeChain and Insolar are enterprise-grade solutions that we're very proud to be partnered with. After choosing the right partner, we help to implement this solution carefully to the ecosystem of enterprise and basically support and help them with the maintenance. For the solution providers, we offer public awareness and listing on our special Cointelegraph solution providers page that will be available today at the morning of the New York time. This section will provide general information about the companies, kind of profiles with the description of the case studies, general information about the company, and joint reports that we're doing. As a part of our educational business for enterprises, we do enterprise-grade reports with our team members, kind of familiar with McKinsey or Boston Consulting Group style, with the 30-45 pages about deep review of the technology and comparison, kind of benchmark between the existing system and the blockchain advantages. Also, our major goal is to make the deal happen, to help the enterprise adopt the innovation and solution provider to receive the client. About the things why you should work with us. Cointelegraph is known as a very transparent and unbiased approach in terms of journalism. The same approach we're going to deliver in the consulting business, but with the forces of a professional consulting team that we do have now. And of course, our experience and understanding of this approach will help enterprise clients to adopt the innovations with a partner that has a proper expertise in this space. For those who want to join us, we welcome solution providers and enterprise clients to reach out directly on our email, consulting@cointelegraph.com. If you're keen to supply the solution, we'll carefully handpick and choose whether you suit the enterprise level and help you to accelerate your business, to pack the information and materials that you have to the institutional level. And if you're enterprise, we'll help to adopt the innovation to your ecosystem. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Cointelegraph, for that exciting announcement. Now let's get